I heard about it when I started looking into the course, and it was actually the reason why I chose to do the course, because just the idea of a year away really appealed to me.
So I either had the choice of going on an international Erasmus programme or going on work placement, and I chose the thing that would give me the best international experience.
But kind of parents were kind of with me, going, they were saying, go get the experience.
The Erasmus year was actually part of my course, so it was my third year, and I spent 9 months there, and when I came back I went straight into fourth year.
I just swapped a semester when I went to Denmark, so if I passed the semester over there, I had enough credits to pass it in Ireland.
And it's not really that long, it's 9 months, it flies, it's gone before you know it.
I think everybody can afford to go on Erasmus. There are plenty of schemes in place to help people.
We got the grant for doing the Erasmus exchange.
If you can survive in Watford for a full semester on your own, you can more than survive in Holland for a full semester also.
Basically all I really needed to get from myself or from my parents was spending money to go travelling or my own thing.
The international office were very helpful, helped me organise everything, and with that it made it seem easy to go abroad. There was no hassle.
When I left to do Erasmus, I actually had a boyfriend, and of course I wasn't looking forward to leaving him for a year. We didn't know how we were going to do it, but after the first few weeks were hard, but once we got by that, we just got used to it and we got on with it, and it gave him a reason to go on a few holidays during the year as well. So, and we're still happily together.
I went over first, obviously I was very nervous and scared about meeting other people because you were just on your own.
Everyone else is just in the same boat, everyone else is going out on their own, so everyone just sticks together. The friends you make actually become like your family, so you don't feel on your own at all.
For me, my accommodation was literally 5 minutes walk from my university.
We all had our own separate room. It was just basically a bed and a small little bathroom and a desk. But that's all we needed because we were constantly just going out in the evening, meeting with friends, travelling.
But very good accommodation standards overall.
My mother was actually always ringing me, asking me was I missing home, and I felt really bad by just telling her no because I was just so busy. I had so many things going on and I didn't really have time to miss home.
We're living next door to people who are from France, from Germany, from Spain. We're living next door to people that were from America.
I was mixed in with French and Erasmus students, so I had the opportunity to meet French and practice my French.
When I arrived first, of course, I found a lot of language limitations, but after the first few weeks really, I just started getting into it, and once the first month or two has gone by, I just felt like I'd been nearly always speaking the language.
At first, being slightly nervous to use the French language, you did find yourself hanging around with Irish and English, which I quickly got out of as I started to start my classes and meet the French people. They wanted to help me learn my French and at the same time wanted to practice their English. So I found them very easy to talk to. They would come to me and approach me as much as I would approach them, and we ended up forming great friendships from helping each other out with English and French.
I was lucky the lectures were all in English.
There wasn't really a language barrier because the school, basically everyone there spoke English, same with the lectures.
First of all, I was nervous going into the lectures.
And then as time went on, I just started to understand more and more.
Then you have your notes as well, you can go over them.
And by the end, there was only small amounts I didn't know.
Our next door neighbours were just students from a different country that we were going to university with. We spoke to them every day in college, we spoke to them every day in the evenings, we attended parties with them, we went away with them, we went travelling with them, attended our social events.
I just made so many good friends over there. We're still in contact.
People there always wanted to know about Irish culture, we always wanted to know about their culture. People were always mixing and trying to share their own experience.
Social life is amazing over there.
There's a lot of parties. A lot of parties, but everyone made us welcome.
Every night there's somewhere new to go, new people to meet.
It was like a family.
We had a reunion last week in Cork.
And a few of them hopefully will be coming over for my birthday now.
We're hoping to have a reunion back there again soon.
Now I have friends from all over Europe, all over the world.
I have contacts in almost every country I could ever possibly want to visit. I have free accommodation probably for the rest of my life.
One of the advantages of Erasmus is the fact I was able to travel to places for much lower cost than I would have been able to from home. Especially being on mainland Europe, I could go everywhere by train.
In the 5 months we were over there, we saw probably every inch of the country.
So we also travelled to a big music festival in Brussels for one weekend, and also took in a bit of Luxembourg at the same time.
I also went skiing as well to Valfresius in the Alps, which was amazing, went for a week.
It's incredibly easy just to see as much of Europe as you want.
I think it's going to be a huge benefit to me in the future.
By going, I kind of a little bit more independent, I think.
I become so much more independent and confident in the language and just in myself as well.
I now know I can actually work and live in a different country. other than my own, without having to worry about kind of communicating with people, kind of work in different environments. I know now that I can because it's incredibly easy. It's not as hard as people think.
Just going into an environment you're not used to and fending for yourself. Like, I know I've already done that now, so I feel now I could do anything, could go anywhere.
But it was a nice breakaway to see what it was like living on my own.
Learning different subjects and meeting different people, getting to know different languages, getting to know different cultures. I couldn't possibly have earned that kind of experience in any amount of years studying in this country.
The benefit is putting it on my CV to say that I studied in a foreign country.
I'm finding a lot of companies are calling me purely based on me having this.
I already had an interview a few weeks ago, and the second they saw that I'd spent the year abroad, they were really interested.
Yeah, for me, definitely the best part was the friends I made, the people I met.
People told me before I went it was going to be the best year of my life, but I didn't realise it was actually going to be the best year of my life. I can't imagine ever having a year like it again.
I had more stories to tell as well, not for camera anyway.